Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes here to dive into these proposed legislations. And Khalif, there's bipartisan consensus that there's harm being done to our children, but the scope of these bills are so vast.
A couple things. It's an election year, so you got a lot of folks that are out there jockeying for position, and this is an easy one that anybody can attach to. If you have kids, who doesn't want to keep their kids safe? It's just like if I say I want to stop drunk driving. Everybody wants to stop that. But in terms of how do you get there, how do you create bills that actually make those protections become a reality, I think that's a deeper, longer, harder conversation. Let's look at South Carolina, for instance. They're talking about this ID verification, right? So if I upload that ID as an adult, as a parent, how do you know that that's connected to a real minor? And how do you know that minor didn't just grab another ID? There are a number of layers that are already there that kind of look at holes in that legislation. And the biggest point is most of the folks that are writing these things aren't actually either using this application or someone had to describe how to use it to them. And so because we're a number of generations removed from the folks that are actually firsthand using TikTok or Snapchat or Instagram, it's hard for them to understand how these things work. And it's kind of hard to bring the cat back in the bag. It's already been out there. So you're telling the kid that was using social media for the last 5 years that now, wait, hold on, before you can use it, you got to get your parents to let you get on this? That's extremely problematic. I don't see that becoming something that is actually workable.
And it's hard to figure out, really. I think a lot of people want to point fingers at someone. I feel like the responsibility for whatever kids are ingesting, whether it's good or bad, that responsibility falls with the parents. And if they're not engaged in what their kids are doing, they need to be more engaged. But where is the legal line here as far as what can actually be done both on Capitol Hill and in South Carolina?
I love that. I mean, as a parent of four, I try my best to be involved in all that and know what they're doing, but it is hard. And so part of that accountability does go to the people that create these programs, because if the standard would be if you knew or should have known that you could have potentially created some harm. And so what they were saying on Capitol Hill yesterday was, you guys knew this. You knew that these things were problematic. You knew that there was this open window for harm to get to our children. What things were you doing to prevent that? That's where the lawsuits would come from. That's where the legal, any type of fallback would come from. If a company said, hey, on day one, we saw this could be a problem, and then we made billions of dollars in between there and didn't fix the problem and it just continued to leak on our kids, leak on our children, that's something that lawmakers are saying, why didn't you fix that? So we're looking back. And most of the things that we have, most of our laws are retroactive. You know, we have exit signs. Why? Because there were big fires at nightclubs back in the day. Put a big exit sign up so now people can figure out how to get out. That's kind of what we're doing here. We see a major problem with social media and the implications that it's having on our children. So now we're retroactively trying to go back, but it's extremely big. I mean, you're talking about shutting down companies that make billions of dollars a month sometime. And so it's extremely hard to roll that back when they can just lobby against it and create other programs. They're 5 and 6 steps ahead of you. And so because government works extremely slow, by the time these regulations catch up to what they're already doing something different. And so that's also the biggest problem. But legal liability, it's out there. Trying to get to it, bigger problem.